Okay, we're going to go ahead and go and review some of the motion vocabulary so we're all on the same page. So whenever we're describing motion, we always start with the starting point, which we refer to as the origin. Okay, so the origin is just our starting point. That's all it is. Okay, so let's say I have an individual that travels from, let's say this is our start, and they travel to a ending point, right? They take this strange path here to get to the ending point. Okay, so that'd be my end here. All right, so how far you travel, that is what I refer to as my total distance. That is my distance traveled. Okay, which is different from displacement. Displacement is just how far are you from starting point to ending point. So displacement would just be this, the orange one, right? How far am I from where I started? So displacement could be less than what you actually traveled. So displacement, distance from start to finish in a straight line. Okay, and distance is how much did you actually travel. So if you think about this as a map, and this is a map, and you're kind of looking like an overview, like a top view of it. Distance is just total, whereas displacement is just start to finish. Okay. All right. The next word we have is vector, which came up in the vocab. So a vector quantity, it's something that has a direction plus a magnitude. So direction has, vector has direction and magnitude. What does magnitude mean? Magnitude just means like the size. Okay, we'll go over an example of a vector here. So let's look at speed and direction, speed and velocity. So let's go over what is the difference between speed and velocity, because you're going to hear these words a lot. Sometimes we kind of use them interchangeably even though they are slightly different. Okay, so speed is the rate of change of, it's basically how fast are we moving per given time. Okay, so speed tells me my distance I travel over a certain amount of time. Okay, velocity is slightly different. Velocity is the same thing as speed, so it's speed, right? But it also includes direction. So it's speed plus direction. Okay, so let me give you an example. An example of speed would be like, I'm going 5 meters per second. That's speed. Velocity is, I'm going 10 meters per second, but I need to put direction north. That's the only difference. Velocity contains direction. Speed does not. That's the only difference. Okay? So which one of these is so going back to our original, which one is a vector? Well, which one includes direction and size? So by the size, I'm referring to this, how fast they're going, the size of their speed, right? So this includes a magnitude. This is my magnitude, and well, obviously this is my direction. So velocity is what we call a vector quantity. Okay, speed is not a vector quantity because speed only talks about how fast, your magnitude, but it doesn't refer to direction. Okay, so that's just a small distinction you need to know. Speed is how fast you're going, velocity is how fast you're going, plus direction.